Bros, what's good? How y'all doing? Now let's be honest. You probably clicked on this video because you want to know why are you still unprofitable in 2024 and what are the habits that causes that. Don't worry, if you want to know, I got you, man, as usual. What are the habits that keep you unprofitable still in 2024? You have a trading plan. I know you think like, oh yeah, I'm following it. Do you really follow it? Do you really follow it from top to bottom every time you take a trade? Be honest. I'm not judging you, but if you feel that little sting in your heart that's telling you, nah, I actually risk too much, my restored ratio is bad, I don't follow my strategy completely, I take the profits too early, I do some dumb shit. Like if you feel that kind of way, don't worry. Go check your training plan. Check, are you doing something wrong? Are you following it exactly like you should? Okay? Go do that. Because trading plan is your key to winning, and it's your only, okay? It is really personal. There isn't any worldwide rule by how should you trade. Let's say this is Tony. Tony tells me that I'm taking B setups, but I'm saying no, I'm taking A plus setups. Why is that? Because my A plus setup in my trading plan can be his B setup, but his A setup can be my B setup. I hope you understand. So that's why trading plan is really personal, but it's your key to winning and your only, okay? What's next? What is another habit that keeps you unprofitable? You're overcomplicating everything. You're overcharting. You're just looking at the charts, you don't even know what to do. What can cause that? You have too many confluences that you learned from ICT or whatever, because he teaches, like, remember, he has so many years in these markets. He knows a lot of things. He is a good teacher. However, he has so many confluences, and you just started trading and you're there like, I'm trying to learn everything. You get into the markets and you don't even know what is going on. Okay? Don't worry, I've been there. But what you gotta do is you have to simplify everything. You take your confluences. For example, for me, liquidity sweep is my first one. Then, what do I also need? Daily bias. But then, a break of structure. Because I want to know when and how am I going to enter. Simplify your strategy, simplify your whole trading. It will become so easier. When you overcomplicate things, what is most likely to happen? You look at the charts like this. You're like, oh, okay, I'm going to enter this. Wait, what the heck? This 1 minute time frame says that we're bearish, but this says that we're bullish, but this says shit and this says that. Bro, just simplify everything. Simplify everything. It's gonna help you so much in your profits and everything, because obviously at the end of the day you gotta understand your strategy. You gotta understand how you trade. Okay? This ain't no game. Simplify everything. Here's another bad habit that keeps you unprofitable. You are too hard on yourself when you lose. You take a loss, you shouldn't react. Why shouldn't you react? Because I assume that you're following your risk management. I risk 1%, how much are you risking? You shouldn't be over leveraging. You shouldn't care, because you know that you live to trade another day. Your trading doesn't end on that particular trade. Tomorrow you can take another trade. If you lose it, then cool. You're gonna take another day, the day after. So do not be so hard on yourself when you lose, except if you over leverage. And here's what happens to most of the people. They take a loss, they overreact, they're too hard on themselves. What do? They try to take another trade, then they lose it, another trade, then they lose it, then they over leverage. And that's how you blow accounts. That's a strategy to blow accounts, okay? So do not be that hard on yourself. You take a loss, remember, tomorrow is a new day. Okay, another really bad habit that you should stop doing right now. And this is something that I used to battle with. I used to struggle with this bad habit. What is it? You cut your profits too early for no reason and you let your losses run. Because we want to protect what we have. It may go way back in the caveman times, but I don't know. I haven't dug too deep in that. But what does it mean? You have this emotional attachment to your money, your hard-earned money. It's normal. But in trading, that shouldn't be the case. Why? You're in profit, but you're scared that you're gonna lose the profit. What you're gonna do? You take the profits early, and that's bad. But when you're in drawdown, you let your losses just run. You're like, oh, it's gonna go back. It's gonna go back. Trust me. But then what happens? It hits your stop loss. You lost the trade. So what should you do? When you're in minus, you should be really impatient. You should cut the trade when you see confirmation that you need to exit. But when you're in profit, what you have to do is just let the trade play out, okay? I used to struggle with that. I used to take profits way early, and that's why I wasn't profitable. So what is the lesson? Be impatient when you're in drawdown. Be patient when you're in profit. Shout out to Umar Aksha. Alright, what else is a bad habit? Hear me out. Let's say you take a trade, then you think like, okay, that's it. I'm out of here. Okay, I'm out of here. Now what you should do, as soon as you take a trade, what you're going to do, you're gonna put recording on. Okay, you're gonna record your screen and your face. Okay, it doesn't matter if it's your face, but you're gonna have a mic on. Then what you're gonna do? Alright guys, I took this trade, I took this is what I did, this is what I did. You're gonna journal the trade. Why are you gonna journal the trade? Because you wanna see what did you do right and what did you do wrong. Just like in any other sports. I used to do boxing. What did I do? I used to watch films of me boxing. Why? Because I wanted to see what did I do wrong. Did I forget to hold my hand? Did I not use the jab enough? You have to journal. You have to see what are you doing right, what are you doing wrong. Are you being too emotional? Did you take the trade because you had FOMO, fear of missing out? That's why you didn't think clearly. But obviously, do not only look for the negatives, also look for the positives. What did you do right? But anyway, that wraps up the video for the day. A really solid video, I ain't gonna lie. If you want to join my free Discord, I'll leave the link in the description. But anyway, peace.